Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2022. Today we're going to be talking about planting poplar trees and getting wood chips from them as well. It's the crop that keeps on giving and reoccurs every 14 to 16 months with no replanting. So let's take a look on how to do it. It's another fantastic day on the farm, and as you can see, I am applying lime to my field. The field info states that I am 0% fertilised. Well, we'll soon sort that out. The weeds are growing. We've got a weeder, so we can get the weeder on the go, and it needs lime. So lime is this white substance that my tractor and my Bredel spreader is applying to the top of the field. Now, there are many benefits to spreading lime on a farm. Lime is a soil conditioner. It controls the soil acidity by neutralising the effects of acids from nitrogen, fertiliser and slurry in high rainfall. So, here's the thing, you're going to get a better yield, right? And why not? This is what you're in for. You want to get a nice old yield on your field and crops. With the lime currently underway, it's time to switch to our fertiliser spreader in our Bredel and start applying fertiliser to the lime. Again, this is great. Once that's done, it's time to get our weeding device, our weeding machine, and get weeding on the field. This will then give us a perfect bed of cultivated ground by which to start growing our poplar. Now, poplar trees, you get wood chips from them. Great stuff. And as you can see, you can harvest poplar most of the year, which is great, if not all of the year. And it's got a great planting season all the way from March up into November. And then you've got the growing season. Now, the growing season typically takes between 14 and 16 months, by which time you then get poplar trees that are ready to be harvested. And for that, you need some special equipment. Don't you always? And for all that special equipment, guess where we're going? It's every farmer's least favourite and most favourite place all rolled into one. You spend loads of money on newfangled equipment to tend your fields, but then spend loads of money on newfangled equipment to tend your fields. Anyway, with poplar, you need some specialist equipment. I tend to go to the package packs that tell you exactly what you need to plant and harvest this crop. Now you can see we've got its own harvester with another head, we've got bio balers, we've got planters, we've got devices to shunt things around on front of tractors so you can move bales of poplar around, and of course we've got a great big whopping JCB tractor. So what we're going to do straight off the bat is get something that's going to allow us to start planting poplar. So you can see we've got this device here. It's a planter to plant trees and saplings. So we'll get ourselves some of that. And we're also going to need to get some poplar, I suppose, seeds or saplings as well. So we're going to get ourselves some of that as well. So there's our planter in all its yellow glory. You can't do any customizations to it, so we're going to purchase that. Thanks very much. And then next up, we're going to get ourselves some poplar. Now, I bought 2 of these. I only really needed 1, to be perfectly honest with you, because that filled up the planting machine, no problem at all. So learn from my mistakes and only buy 1. Then I'm going to go and get this JCB tractor. Thank you very much. We'll have some of that. Change the wheel setup, see what we can do there. Nothing we can do. Click on buy. Great, in lovely JCB yellow. What could be more appealing than that? So here we are in the car park of the store. Now you can see here's our JCB and here's our sapling tree planting device. So after a little bit of manoeuvring and toing and froing, we can back that JCB up to the planter, harness it up, that's our Damcon there, and then we can get it as close as we possibly can to the poplar saplings which are in those boxes there. So try and manoeuvre as quick as you can, as close as you can, till R turns up, press R, and that loads all your poplar seeds / saplings onto the back of that particular unit. And now it's off to the field. We've applied lime, we've applied fertilizer, it's all cultivated, we've weeded this field, and now it's time to start planting. Quite simple really. There's all our saplings, poplar seeds you could say, in the back of our device. Approach the field, press H, away you go, you hire a worker. Or you can do it yourself if you're more of a hands-on tactile farmer. And you can see it's quite easily putting all those trees into nice long furrows. Simple as that. Once it's all been planted, you get a nice field with nicely spaced out trees, sort of, depending on how good your AI worker has been. There you go. There's your poplar. It's been planted, and we've got a pretty good yield bonus after all the work we've done. Now it's time to wait, about 14 to 16 months. So here we are in October of the following year, and you can see our poplar is ready to harvest. We've got a yield bonus of 97% and we're 100% fertilized, but we do still need to get some rolling in the aspect of things. Not to worry, we'll get to that in a minute. So some of our poplar has not really achieved its full maturity, and you could wait. Poplar does not rot, it just sits there doing its thing, as far as I can see so far. I've left it a couple of more cycles, it hasn't withered, it just is what it is. So now it's time to get into our fantastic poplar harvesting combine harvester. Look at this device, it's nice, it's shiny, it's by New Holland. We've got a massive trailer we're going to attach to the back, and as you can see, if I extend the spout, that will then shoot anything it's been harvesting, i.e. wood chips, into the back of that particular unit. So let's set a target and get that device over to our field ready to harvest. And away we go. Now at the front, we've got the hook that will capture the poplar tree. It'll get mashed up with a nice sort of mandible teeth in the middle of the harvester, and then the wood chips will be spat out into the trailer. Simple as. Spout extended, we've hired a worker, and away we go. And there's all our wood chips. Couldn't be any easier, really. Nice and simple. And you can just let the AI worker go off and do its thing. So that's getting wood chips by using a combine device, such as this, straight into the back of that trailer. Now, there is a baler as well, but I've had not a good experience with that, with it not working. So that needs a little bit more research, and I'll deal with that in another video. I've been Ricardo, thanks very much for watching. This has been how to get wood chips from poplar end to end. Putting lime on the fields, fertilizing the fields, weeding the fields. We rolled the fields, we then planted our poplar, we waited 14 to 16 months, we got our combine out, it was ready to harvest, and we've got a trailer full of wood chips. Thanks very much for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, I'll see you soon.